What's good with y'all boys, man? Today I have one of the best lockdown builds for y'all. But real quick before we get into that, I gotta tell you about this app called Better. Better is a DFS fantasy app where you can choose to go more or less on certain players. I placed a couple entries myself last night and look what I ended up winning. And the craziest thing about it is if you sign up today and opt in for the promo, you can actually win up to 400 times your money. But not only that, if you use my code Wavey when you sign up, they're gonna give you a 100% deposit match up to $500. But that don't mean you have to throw in 500. That's what I did, but you ain't got to do that. You can throw in 20 and it'll give you 40. You can throw in 40 and give you 80. It's just gonna double whatever you put in. So make sure y'all boys quit missing out on the free money. Hit the link down below to download the app, sign up using my code Wavey, and there you go. But let's get into this build. Now to start off with the build, you want to go small forward, 6'7", 246 on the weight, and 7'4" on the wingspan. Now almost every single video I tell y'all you can go with a different position if you like, but this is not the case with this one. You have to go at least small forward, y'all, to make sure you can get your weight up. If you go to a shooting guard, you can't get your weight all the way up there. You're not going to be able to get the strength that you need. And trust me, on a lock, you want to have strength. So this is what we're going with right here. Do not change a thing. Now off rip, I'm going to do something weird that you're probably not going to see 90% of the people do, but we're going to take our post control all the way up to a 95. Now you don't have to take it this high, but the attributes are so cheap. If you're not going to take it to the 95, at least get it to like around a 92 for that unpluckable. But for me, I'm going with that big 95, and it's just because it's going to add extra little badges that most locks ain't going to have. Now for my dunk, I don't need any contacts or anything like that. I just need enough dunks to be able to get consistent dunks, and a 55 is going to do that. At 55 dunk rating, you get Klay Thompson's dunk package. It's been one of the best, most safe, reliable dunk packages since like 2K22, 2K21, so that's exactly what I'm going for. And then for my standing dunk, everybody knows that 45 is the sweet spot. It's gonna let you stand and dunk pretty much anytime you're under the rim. Now already on our lock, we have Hall of Fame drop stepper, Hall of Fame post spin, and we also have gold unpluckable, but it's gonna get so much better. Just hold on. Now something else that most locks don't have, I'm going with a 87 mid-range, and I have a whole lot of reasoning behind this. For one, anytime your point guard needs a bailout, you can always use your gold mini magician, and y'all know how easy it is to shoot fades. If you're new to the game and you don't know, it's super easy to shoot mid-range fade. A mid-range fade is probably the easiest thing to green in 2K. I mean, it's easy as a layup. So this is gonna be a huge bailout, and it's also gonna allow you to score more. A lot of locks, they just sit corner. I know you're not gonna have a ball handle on this build, but you can still catch the ball, rip through, and shoot a fade. I do it all the time. Now for my 3-ball, we're gonna upgrade this all the way to a 79. Now I thought about leaving this at a 60, and I'm going to show y'all in a future video you can shoot with the 60. But I wanted new players to the game to be able to use this build too, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with the 79. This is cash. I can green almost every single shot. But back up to the midi though, the 87 midi, the most important thing is you get Tracy McGrady jump shot. And if you've been playing 2K, you know it's the best jump shot in the game. Now most locks, they ain't gonna have a super good jump shot, but us, we're getting that. We got an 87 mid-range that's gonna unlock the jump shot, so it really don't matter what our 3 is at this point. So that 79 3-ball is gonna feel like an 85 to a 93 ball because you got one of the best jump shots in the game. Now for our free throw, I end up having extra attributes later on, so I'll go ahead and put this at a 79, but you do not have to put this at a 79. If you want a good free throw, you can just leave it at like a 71. But y'all, this is exactly what I mean when I say Tracy McGrady's jump shot makes every 3-ball feel like a 85 to a 9. Y'all are gonna see in this game, this is just one game, y'all. I'm going to green every single shot I take 100% from 3 with a 79 3. It's easy to shoot in this game. The only problem is with lower 3-balls, you don't get the right jumpers, and a lot of people still don't put their midi up. And you can see it works. Like I said earlier in the video, you can shoot with a 63 ball in this game. You just have to get the right jump shot. That is the problem. If you go with lower midi and lower 3, you cannot get the good jumper. But y'all see, man, catch and shoot, I'm not going to miss. It's going to be a green every single time. I'm playing defense. I'm even dribbling the ball some, trying to pass and everything. Look at the walk back. I need me another green. And then don't get me started on the post work. You can really work out in the post on this build. I don't do it too much because it really is cheesy. And I like to get my 3s, but y'all see, man, I'm not missing at all. It's just green every single time. I do not miss at all. Y'all see the stats. Now for my pass accuracy, we're a lock, but I still like being able to pass the ball. I'm gonna go with the 75 right here. 75 to 77 is like the money spot on this game. Now our speed with ball, it ends up being at a 35, so we're gonna go ahead and put that right there. And y'all see, even with that 45 ball control, we still have gold unpluckable, and that's one of the most important things. You do get plucked like crazy in this game. Now if you was just sitting corner and never taking a mid-range fade or anything like that, you would be fine with no unpluckable. But since I'm going to go take those fades, I want that unpluckable to be able to dribble at least a little bit. And now getting to the best part about the build, 88 interior defense is what we're starting off with. Then for our perimeter, we're gonna go all the way up until we get to a 94, and you see that challenger turning on Hall of Fame. Now for our steal, we're going all the way with a 95. Now we're not gonna get Hall of Fame glove because you need a 99 steal and it costs way too much, but we will take that Hall of Fame interceptor. That's super important. Gold glove and gold right stick, that's gonna do the job plucking people all the time. Now for your block, some people might want to go a little bit higher. I went with the 78. It's not nothing too crazy, but that bronze anchor does the job. And then for my rebound, I went all the way up with the 85. I want to be able to crash boards just in case the center is somewhere else. I want to be able to go grab the board. And on defense, y'all, there really isn't much to say. You're going to lock every single thing down. You're going to get some of the best animations that you ever seen. The defense is crazy. And even with that lower block, y'all see the animations are still crazy. These are back-to-back plays right there, y'all. That's 3 in a row I'm getting a stop on defense. And I really didn't even clip that much because we're gonna have a full gameplay in the rec here real soon. Now already before we get to our physicals, the build is looking amazing. I'm sorry if I'm explaining a lot. I know a lot of new players are coming to 2K. I want to help them out too. But this stat right here, y'all, this stat is what makes this build so good. We're going all the way to 95, and you see this badge turn in Hall of Fame. This badge is OP. If you haven't played 2K yet and you're brand new to the game, get this badge on a build on Hall of Fame, and it is one of the most fun things on defense. That combined with a 94 perimeter, and we're also going with the max speed possible. You clamp everything. And then for our final few stats, we want to go with a 60 vertical, and then we want to max out that stem. And just look at these badges on defense, y'all. I mean, Hall of Fame almost everything. We even got Hall of Fame interceptor. Then you come to the offense, we can shoot fades from the midi. We can even fade from the 3 if we like. Not to mention we get Tracy McGrady, one of the best jump shots in the game. We can post up, we can even drop step on this build, y'all. We got post fade phenom. It's insane. But like I always say, if there's something you don't like, man, change anything you want. The main thing though I would go with is this 95 strength. Do not change that. And at the end of the build, you will have yourself a hybrid lockdown defender. I hope y'all boys enjoyed it. I hope I helped some of y'all new 2K players out as well. A new year is coming up. I'm gonna try to be way more consistent this year than I was last year. But that's it for me, y'all. I'll catch y'all next time, and I'm out. Peace.